All right. Welcome to the sideboard. And today I actually wanted to talk a little bit about a subject that a lot of people have asked me about because it's something that I use and that I do. And I wanted to kind of talk about that with you. And that is Manatraders and how you can play any deck in standard or modern, or if you want to, you can even play vintage and legacy. So depending on what your budget is, if you want to play those, but if you're that person that likes to play all the greatest decks, you want to see all of the strategies, you want to know how all of those decks play, and you like to play a lot of standard, you're the person that I really want to talk to, because standard is constantly rotating, and keeping up with the meta and making sure that you actually have the proper deck at any given time so that you can fight against the meta is really, really hard sometimes. And with shifting metas, that can happen. So today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about mana traders and how you too can play every deck in standard, in modern, and just really, really get a chance to enjoy Magic without having to worry about multiple collections. So I'm going to just go ahead and we'll start off with a deck that I'm going to be running today, and that is Sultai GPG. Now, if you'll notice, I actually only have this silly little Metalwork Colossus deck. All of the rest of my decks, I don't have them. Let's close that. I actually don't have the cards for those decks. Now I have, a few cards online, but I don't actually manage an online collection, even though I do play most of my Magic online. And we're going to show you how to do that. So we're going to go to our Sultai GPG deck that we found it recently 5-0 to League, and I thought it might be interesting to run. So we're just going to take that deck, and I don't want to waste mana hours, and I'll talk about mana hours in just a moment, on cards that I already have in my collection. So just a way to kind of save that extra little amount there. So there's no point in me renting two Scarab Gods at, like $30, $40 a piece. So no point there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click, and then I'm going to go down to add missing cards to your wish list. And then we're going to go down to the trade binders. We're going to select the wish list, and we'll see all of those missing cards here. And then we can export that. Now I've already done it for you, but we'll just export that in a folder, named after the Sultai gift here, and we'll replace, with the current one we have. And then it's really simple from here. We're just going to jump over to Manatraders. Now, if you don't already have an account with Manatraders, you can easily just go to Manatraders and you can set up an account, and then you can just check out whatever deck it is that you want. But once you get an account set up, and I'll leave a link in the description below on how you can get to Manatraders and set up your account. But once you get set up, the only thing you have to do is go to Build Deck, import a deck. Now you have a couple options here. If you have just a cut and copy, like if you copied it straight from a website or something like that, and you just want to paste that deck right here, it'll pull that up for you. Or you can go over to import uploading a file, and then just choose the file. And we've got a lot of video files saved here, but we want that wish list, and we're just going to click upload, and then ManaTraders is going to take care of absolutely everything from there. Now from here, the only thing we have left to do is just kind of check over the list, make sure we do have everything we need. We know that we do because we just did it, and we're just going to click rent. Now once we click rent, one of ManaTrader's many bots is going to start gathering all of the cards that we need. Now if any of you are watching this that rented a long time ago, you know that it used to, you would have to go to multiple bots, but now they have a system together where the bot will actually prepare and gather all of the cards that you need, and then you can just carry on, like you can go on searching with the web and everything else. And once this is done, all of a sudden you will get a message here in MTGO, and the bot will request to trade with you. Now, it normally only takes about 3 to 5 minutes or so, maybe not even that long. I think I normally only wait like maybe 2 minutes, and the bot will have most of my things together. We're already at 42%, and it hasn't taken that long. So the bot will gather everything, and then it'll make one trade with you. And once it's complete, then you'll have all the cards you need. There we go. That didn't take very long at all. So now I haven't even clicked request trade with the bot yet. And initially, the bot's going to try to request a trade with you anyway. Now, if you do not actually accept that, it will continue to try a few times and then it'll wait. And then if you need to, you can just click that button right there on the screen. The bot will make a trade with you. And if you don't trade with the bot within 30 minutes, those cards will no longer be reserved for you. However, you have up to 30 minutes to actually gather the cards. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we'll jump back over here to the bot. Now, all you have to do is select any one of these cards, hold control, press A, you'll select them all, drag them down into the trade box, hit submit. Notice the bot doesn't request any credits from me or anything. Everything is kept directly on your account. They know exactly where you're at, and you will be able to actually check your account. So we have the cards now, and we can go back up here to our Sultai GPG deck, which we just got the cards for. Now, I do want to say that Manatraders will not trade you basic lands. So you're going to want to get you some basic lands, and since you're not spending all that money on cards anymore, hey, go get some pretty lands. Why not, right? Anyway, so that's the gist of how to get your cards from Manatraders. And when you want to trade those cards back, all you have to do is go to the trade, and I highly recommend that you grab a few of the bots and throw them into your buddy list. But I've just got 1, 2, and 3 here. But you can just grab Manatraders underscore return 1. I could just open up trade with this bot, and he's going to, well, if he wasn't busy, you do have to find when one of the bots is not busy, and most of the time that's not very hard. But once you pull up the trade with the bot will automatically pull whatever you rented from them away and nothing else. So it will not pull from your collection, even though it'll post some cards up here that if you wanted to get, you could. But we're not going to trade back right now, so I'm just going to cancel that, and the bot will still take them back later if I need to. I've never had a problem with returning cards to the bot or anything like that. So their new system, absolutely terrific. I love it, and I think you will too. Also, they've got a referral program. So if you have some friends or something like that and you want to refer them to Manatraders, you can actually, once you sign up, you can get a referral email or URL. That's the word I'm looking for. You can get a referral URL, and that's exactly what I've done. Anyone who clicks that URL and rents cards from Manatraders or signs up for Manatraders, you will then get 1% of that in tickets, which you can use for leagues, or you can actually get 1% of that back in cash to your account. Now, personally, I choose tickets because I want to run more leagues and things like that. And I think that if I'm getting support from my channel, then the channel should actually get that back. So if you do click my link, it will be giving me tickets, which we can run more leagues with or more games with. So if you do click my link, you are supporting the channel, and thank you very much for that. But you could also just simply type in manatraders.com and you'll go straight to their website. So that is how you get your cards from Manatraders. If you want to check to see how much you're currently getting from Manatraders and those mana hours and things I was talking about, you can always go back to my account, which is right here, and you'll see that I currently have $64.83 worth of cards out. So every hour I have those, I will be racking up 64.83 mana hours. Now, if you look over here, mana hours used, I've only used 6,467 mana hours this period. So I'm going to have a lot of mana hours left over. If you just check your cards out, check out the cards you need, not the entire deck. Or if you have no cards at all, then just simply check out the entire deck, and you'll still have well more than enough mana hours to run competitive decks, about enough to run about 30 to 50 leagues a month. It's an amazing way to play Magic. So if you like to play in paper but you want to get some practice, I highly recommend Manatraders. This way you can manage a paper collection where you can physically feel your cards and touch those cards, but yet you can still play online without fear of having a collection there, or even fear of losing a collection if something was to happen with Arena or anything like that. We never know. But we've been told that never fear, that MTGO is not going anywhere. So for now, rent your cards, enjoy Magic, play every deck in standard, play every deck in modern. It's so much fun to be able to play with everything. That's all I've got for today, guys. My name's Eric. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time.